Beat demons in your ear, bitch. Now you wanna be with me.
Papi, you know I want that heat.
Now you wanna be with me.
Papi, you know that
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Philly Dark One for more hip hop news TV, and we all keeping our eye on the whole Diddy situation. But who we're not paying attention to is Jagure Wright. Jagure Wright been pushing this narrative for some years now, and nobody listened to her. Nobody listened to Jagure Wright. Nobody gave her ear. We all thought she was a kook. We all thought she was lying when she had first-hand information on what's going on inside these industries, but we ignored everything she said. Well, now Jagure Wright is speaking up once again, and she's dropping names, and she says she's had videos, and she says she has the information where it was done to her. That's right, she has all this, and we're gonna look into it right after this. It's your boy Philly Dark One for more hip-hop news. Like and subscribe, and don't forget to share this, all right? Peace.
Until him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally, the victims, they're not safe.
How bad was it?
That's what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand. How bad was it, do you think, what was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. My first handler was McKinley Horton. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. And being taught to be just avoid him, honey. It's not good enough. Not when you live through these things, you're still suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you. So you want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right, there's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music. And that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God. To walk out! Because ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
So let me ask you, because I look at Gabriel Union, and when you mention things like Jay-Z's time is coming for him, then I look at Beyonce. And I say that, women do have
that country album, and any of you that buy that shit are stupid as shit.
You don't give it no
trap music with goddamn a holster and a hat.
But she remade Jolene.
That bitch. I'm gonna tell you the song she should have remade. It's a hit. It would have done great for her. She should have tried it on. Tammy Wynette. Classic. Stand by your man. Don't act like you don't know that now. Remake that. Stand by that. That's a real country hit. Jolene, nice. But it has a ring to it. Stand by your man. Yeah. Whoops you and disrespects you with other like Kathy Coriana White.
All right, well, let's do it like
who was
this.
actually carrying his baby while you was faking it. Why your husband don't want to put his seed inside of you? He put it in everybody else? Wild in this world, yo.
It's funny, you open up Beyonce's internet, it just gets weird.
Beyonce's internet.
That's what we're calling
that
it.
belongs to the devil. Unless you calling that the devil, she ain't nothing but an employee.
Oh.
Half of which dumbass bitch.
So, you know, it's funny that it's crazy you say these things.
Why don't nobody want to accept that bitch bitch?
I think
she went and killed the girl cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her and shit while she was asleep. You know, snacking on his bitch, killing people cats. And guess what? They wouldn't give her a restraining order. They just told her to stay away from Beyonce and work for somebody else. Guess what? She's having a hard time finding work too. Which is interesting because she's a brilliant musician. And she was trained at the esteemed Berklee College of Music. Handpicked by my very good friend, Terry Lynn Carrington, Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people. Guess you didn't know your daughter well enough because she just started all the girls. Impulse control issues? I don't know.
Okay.
That the people that are being accused of certain things, they should just step up and be like, yo, they bugging. You know what I mean? Just dead that shit. Like, you know, this is a very transparent place and world in these days. It's very easy to say that's not true. You know, I wasn't at that party. I didn't do what they said I did. And, you know, I remember when I would ask Jay, yo, well, how come they keep saying we beefing? And how come you don't say nothing about it? He'd be like, oh, I don't want to bring no fuel to it. Nah, that brought all the fuel to it. So being silent is sometimes the loudest thing in the world. So I believe if the things aren't true, because I hear the stuff that Jaguar says, and she be on like 10 toes down, like not allegedly. And I've been sued for not saying allegedly. That's why I got this problem I have now with this judgment. I have been sued for not saying allegedly. So the things she's saying, and she'd be like, no allegedly, like no Diddy pause, or like, you know, like, you know, they'd be like, no allegedly. I would think that they could shut that down. So I'm curious. Now, I'm not saying it's true or not. I'm saying, yo, well, how come when I say the littlest shit, like I got sued again.
Now, I have to agree with him, and I'm going to try to think out loud to try to come up with a reason on why she hasn't been sued if she's not telling the truth. And again, we don't know if she's not telling the truth because a lot of people are saying a lot of her, whether it's predictions or a lot of things she said, seems to hold a little bit of water because over time we're seeing some of that, you know, apparently. And again, I won't say everything because I believe she had said something about Joe Budden, and Joe Budden, like, categorically said that just wasn't true. Well, a couple things. If we're talking about defamation or we're talking about lawsuits, I would imagine someone would send her a cease and desist, right? Like that would be the first step. Hey, you're lying on me, and you should stop lying on me, or you should issue a retraction and tell the truth, or else I'm going to sue you. Now, the first thing might be, I don't know if Jagure Wright, we've heard that name a lot. Does Jagure Wright have a lot of money? Is she wealthy? Does she have a lot of assets? It's, for someone, unless you get like a Cardi B type figure who will sue. And by the way, I don't know if people even look at Jagure Wright as being more, financially successful than even a Tasha K. When you're like Cardi, you got to have a Cardi B type figure to sue somebody who don't have that much money, right? So that's number one. But that might be worth it if that person's money.
Beat demons in your ear, bitch. Wanna be with me?
Copy, you know I want that